Alright, well this is Paladins, and you may have came across this game because it has recently gone free for Switch. In this game, they allow you to play for free on a rotation of champions. Probably, I don't know because I bought the whole thing, but you go on a rotation of probably like 7 or 10 champions every week or something like that, I imagine. And you can unlock the champions otherwise by buying the complete edition of the game, which is $30. So that will give you all the champions in the game and all future ones that will come out in the future. It gives you all those champions, so it does that kind of pay method where you can unlock things with in-game currency or real currency. On top of that, since it's only a $30 game, and I will credit it, I will not down it for having as many buy incentives as it does, because this is a free game and it's $30 if you want to go to the champions. I would price this as a $60 game for how many hours I put into this game. It's just really, it's really good. It's a lot like Overwatch, so if you've ever played Overwatch, then you're really good. You're going to be, those skills will translate over to this game very easily. There's a lot more fun to be had here, as you'll see soon enough, with all this customization that this game has that Overwatch does not have. And I'm going to be comparing it to Overwatch because it's an Overwatch type of game. Team Fortress 2 as well, but more people are going to recognize the reference if I say Overwatch. So when you first get the game, you're going to have, and if you get the complete edition, which I encourage you to do, just pay the $30. If you get it for free and you enjoy your time with it, just go ahead and pay the $30 to get this, where you get all of the champions, because it's totally worth it. And once you do, what I did was I played a deathmatch game, just a regular match, with every single one of the champion once, just to get a feel of everybody without any customization or anything like that. Just try them out, and then you will do a level up depending on how well you do in the game. And this is why I really like this aspect that they added to the game, where if you play with a character, it will show the progression. That little bar underneath each character is how far along that character is leveling up. And yes, that does have in-game meaning, which I'll show in a second. But so I played the game once for every single character, so I can just take a glance from to see which character actually did best with. Like, I played this character once and I played this character once. Obviously I did a lot better with this character, so I know I probably want to play her again if I want to pick her up. Anyone that's above level 1 is someone I obviously already been playing a couple of times. And obviously I have my favorites. So you level up and you get incentives to level up, because as you can see, once you get to level 2 with a character, you get a new skill. Over here on the right side, you get your first ability unlocked at level 2. So those abilities that you get over there actually greatly impact your gameplay with that character. So it's like, just look at them as 4 different ways to play your character, so you can make a build around those 4 aspects. So each character has a lot of depth. And then level 8 you get your next one, and level 12 you get the next one, and yeah, level 12 is your last one. Also, you level up your character and then you get new poses, new skins, and like I got the cosmic skin. I'm working towards getting the golden weapon, which would be pretty cool. But that's just leveling up your character. You play in your character and you automatically get rewards for doing that. Now, another thing you can also do, which, you know, you can jump right into if you want to, if you start off, but you don't really have to. You can just play the game with the regular layout for the character. Once you get accustomed with a champion, you do want to go in here and then create a loadout, because these loadouts greatly impact the way you play a character. And you can You can have like 4 or 5 viable builds for a character that have 5 distinct game styles just for one champion. So when you do a loadout, you have to have 5 different cards, and there's 4 categories that you can see. It's split up into 4. Your first ability, which mine would be illusion, which would be creating an illusion, and my next one would be dimensional length, which would be my teleport, and shatter would be the ability I use to explode my illusions to make them lose control and go explode on somebody. So, for instance, if I wanted to, I could create a build right now where I get a lot of illusions. And also, yeah, you can tick it with the L and R buttons to make it go up from 1 all the way to 4. I mean, all the way to 5. But, do 4 on that one. And you have to have 15 points and 5 different cards. That's the requirements. And then you can actually... don't like the rest of those. Reduce the cooldown, dimensional link. The teleport's not really that important. But that ability right there is pretty important. That will spawn a illusion whenever I swap spots with the teleport with the dead illusion. So it'll give me another illusion. So this build would be around creating a lot of illusions. And I can do... That one's really important. I heal for the amount of damage that my illusions do when they explode on somebody. And this would reduce my cooldowns by 4 seconds whenever I get an elimination, so that would give me even more illusions. And then you just fill in the gap with the last one. You know you can only have a 2, so when illusions I reduce it to enemy. Okay, there you go. And then that one's really important. Actually, I need that one all the way up to 2 seconds. So that way when my illusions die, I reduce the cooldown of illusion by 2 seconds. So I constantly spawn illusions. And so you can go up there and you can, you know, you can name it, and then you can just save it over here, and then boom. And then when you play the game, you select your character and you jump in game, it'll give you the option to choose which loadout. Now here's another thing that they tried to get you to buy, which actually is pretty worth it. For 600 crystals, which translates to about $10, I guess, $10-15. I'm not sure, but for that amount, every single time you level up, you will get one of these awards. You start off with a legendary mount. You get, yeah, that 50 bonus, experience and gold, whatever. You get a avatar, and then you get a loading frame, which is pretty cool because whenever you load into the game, it shows an animated border around your character, which is pretty fancy. But then you have incentives to keep on playing by every single time you level up in the game. You get these rewards, like level 2, you get the team boosters, which boost your team's experience for that match, or you get gold. You get chests. The chests have random skins in it, which is really cool. More gold, so you can buy stuff that you actually want. More boosters, a better chest later on. Experience. New spray, and this is where it gets really cool. You get to level 10, you get exclusive skins in the battle pass. So, and they're all really nice looking. That's one for a tank, and you just keep on leveling up, and you get skins that you normally would never be able to get. So that's a really cool way to make exclusives. You know, you can argue back and forth if putting exclusives behind a paywall is cool or not, but I think they deserve it for how well of a game they've made. And then, of course, at the very end, you get the pride and joy, along with the Jamin chest and the new avatar. $10 to get the battle pass, so for this season that you'll be able to have incentives to every single time you level up, you get a whole bunch of rewards thrown in your face. And you level up pretty often, so I mean, you get those rewards thrown in your face all the time. And it's pretty satisfying. And that's why this game is very addictive. It is a very much junk food type of game. You can play ranked and you can actually choose which one you want to queue up for, or you can just queue up for all three of them at the same time to have a faster queue. And let's check this out.
Choose your champion.
Alrighty. Alright. Like I said, not a lot of people play this character, so. But yeah, these are the boosters I was talking about. The one of the rewards, you can activate it, and that animation just popped up on everyone else's screen to let them know that you just activated the bonus experience. So it's a nice little incentive to get everybody to play well. I've only had this game for about a week. I've already put in 50 hours into the game, so it is a very fun game. At first, when I started playing it, it was like whatever. I just play some other game. But once you get into it and you find a character that you actually really enjoy playing,
9.
so you want to actually unlock their other skills, so you can make a better loadout for the character.
2, 1.
Then it starts getting really fun.
And so it begins.
This is a new map.
The battle is about to begin.
I remember this playing on this map. This is a fun
map. An enemy has drawn first blood.
Our bond grows stronger.
Yeah, basically this character just spawns clones of herself, and the clones heal your teammates, and you can explode them like that, and they'll chase down the enemy and explode. She does some other really cool tricks, but I have not had to use those tricks yet. Yeah, the ability I unlocked at level 12, her last ability she unlocks out of those 4, it makes her clones explode even though the enemy kills.
You're already dead.
Son of a bitch. New champion's an asshole. But yeah. It used to be if you spawn an illusion and the enemy kills it, then it doesn't do any damage, even if it chases them down like that.
Enemy killing.
But now, even if they shoot it and kill it, it still explodes, so it's guaranteed to do AoE damage. God!
Our bond. Take charge.
The victory.